Well, the Doug Rising Show. I'm Doug Rice. Well, Doug Rice. I'm here. What up? How you doing? Hey, look, it's 12:18 in the afternoon. And I can't make good afternoon work. I can make good morning work. I can't even make good evening work. But I can make what up work. Hello! 12:19, afternoon, 6/26/22. It's June 26th. And here we go. Another month. Ticked off. Done. Finito. Over. And you know what I do. Every so often I show up on my lives, and I begin to talk about the talk. I begin to talk about the walk. And then I begin to talk about the squawk. Black news. That's what I go through. You know this. You know what I do. I look at it. I dissect it. I break it down like a fucking fraction. For the sole purpose of avoiding caucasity. It's a lifelong journey. Because caucasity surrounds us all. It engulfs us. It drowns us. It suffocates us. Everywhere we look as Negroes in this country, their caucasity is in your fucking face. And I say greet it not with a smile. Greet it with a serious countenance. Look at it sternly. Look as if you are dissecting it, picking it apart. Determine what it is in front of you and dismiss it offhand. Move about your business in this penal colony for Negroes built for us, by us, and understand how you got here. Plays a very large part on how you're treated while you're... All right, that's it. All right, so you know what I do. I break it down. And today is no different. So I decided, I talk it over with Detrina, the moderator of all moderators, the mother of all moderators. Giggles, we call her. And I want you to pay close attention. She will share her Cash App. Why? Why? Because I don't pay her. I can't afford to pay her. I'm broke. And so I will call... No, I'm just joking. I pay her from time to time, but she's going through hard times, so as you see her Cash App, give till it hurts. Give like you was in church. We're passing around the pulpit, passing around the collection plate. My moderator. Only because, well, you know how shit is. Shit's bad. So I said, you know what, I'll talk to him and tell him, hey, give to you directly. Because they don't give to me like they, I don't really charge for this shit. You know I don't. But to support Detrina, I will ask that you please look at her Cash App and throw a penny or two her way. Help a sister out. I've given all I'm just joking. Okay. All right. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great weekend. I thank you for looking at me, for noticing, for even taking a short... just to hop through the light fantastic with Doug Rice on the Doug Rice Show. This is me. This is what I do. And today we are going to go over something I've discovered, something that I see, something that I know you understand, and you as well see, brothers and sisters, Hebrews. I look to the news and I see what's going on, and for God's sake, let me tell you, today's topic reflects it all. Here it is. The whole thing's gotta go. Oh yeah, it's not just a topic, brothers and sisters, it's a conclusion. It's a foregone conclusion. It's a must, it's a mandate, it's a command, it's prophecy. The whole thing's gotta go. I'm looking at it. Are you not seeing what's going on? Do you not see it? There's no way out of any of this. I'm looking at them fight over kibbles and bits. I'm looking at them fight over the demand of caucasity. I'm looking at them fight, and fight they will. The whole thing's got to go. Come on. Look what they've done. They've exposed their dirty secrets. They're being exposed more and more. And the reason I say the whole thing's got to go, because there's no recovery. In order for the United Snakes of America to continue, it must do what it cannot bring itself to do. It must punish itself. And it must met out the highest form of punishment. And it could not do it in the 1860s after the Civil War. And it cannot do it today. It is impossible for them to punish themselves, to hold themselves to account with all of the evidence in front of them that a crime has been committed. It is the person that has committed the crime that eliminates the possibility of anyone being held to account, and so it will fester and it will cannibalize itself. The United States cannot bring itself to punish those who are wrong, those who are committing crimes. Donald Trump and the congressmen involved, they'll not see a day in jail. They cannot bring themselves to do what is necessary. And beyond that, I think it's important we understand what protects what here in the United Snakes. The whole thing's got to go. The whole thing has to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's on its way out. It's not that I'm wishing it ill. It's not that I'm imploring or hoping that it go. I do. What I'm telling you it's on its way out of the picture, and it has to go. It cannot survive. White supremacy, right-wing religious ideology gripping the country by its neck, choking the very life out of this place. And the whole thing has to go to make way for the kingdom. The whole thing has to go. Not a piece of it will remain. Not only that, you are instructed to get out of this country, to leave, either physically or mentally. And why? Because it's got to go. It's got to be removed. It's on a collision course towards destruction, most certain. And if you partake in any of its practices and any of its values, if you take on its characteristics, you too will have to go. You understand? The whole thing's got to go. And you watch them, and you begin to understand that there's no recovery possible. And so you set to jump off the train headed straight toward destruction. And as you watch, you encourage others to jump off as well. Because the whole thing's got to fucking go. It's got to go. It's not going to survive. What we are experiencing has served its purpose. And now it has to go. That's it. All right, that's it. That's the end of it. All right, that's it. 12:27 in the afternoon. I hope some of you have not traipsed off to church this morning. I hope some of you did not pay homage to older times, to those times past, those plantation moments. I hate that we feel obligated to relive those moments of the plantation when we'd all go to the church, the overseer sitting in the front row of the pew as the assigned pastor would deliver the proper sermon approved by the overseer. I just hope we don't do that. And afterwards, I hope we don't overindulge in all of the slave food that we've now coined as cuisine. I'm hoping that hasn't happened. I'm hoping everybody comes to their goddamned senses, understands this all has to leave. All right. That's what I got this morning. Hey, this afternoon, I don't know what to tell you. It's what I do. I'm trying, I'm doing. I got a late start. I had people calling me. I've got people that need jobs. I got my daughter calling me. I got things that get in the way of doing this, but I make sure to do it. Welcome. All right, no, here's what we do. Black news. You know what I do. I tell you every day, get that goddamned grin off your faces. Don't I say it? How many of you have done it? How many of you refuse to comply and wear the grin, wear the smile? How many of you have felt the result of not having that grin on your face as you walk about this penal colony? How many of you get asked the question, what's wrong? What's wrong? Is everything okay? Caucasity all in your Kool-Aid, not even knowing the flavor. Taking a sip, a subtle sip of your demeanor, trying to figure out why you're not giving the energy that all of us are prone to give, programmed to give, commanded to give. That smile. Take it off your face just one day. Walk about this penal colony and see how you're received. Any Negro that walks around this place without smiling will get barraged with all sorts of inquiries as to their attitude. May even get their very personage checked. And these are the days you need to get that smile off your faces. Hebrews, you can see the turmoil going on amongst the populace that is grasping at power. And what will they do if their man goes back in office? What will they do if he does not? What will they do if he is prohibited from running? What is the powder keg that releases the kraken of caucasity against us? And we know it is on the way. They are practicing what they wish to preach. When one of them travels 200 miles to end the lives of innocent Negroes for the sole purpose that their being black is more than he can bear, we need to pay attention to that circumstance and not forget it. Do not wear a smile as you go about your business. Be conscious of the fact that you need to be serious-minded with your head on a swivel, watching everything and everyone around you. You don't know what that next person is thinking. And why wear a smile? Tell me what you have to be so goddamned happy about. Did you forget how you got here? Let me remind you. Shall I? I think I will. We are the only group of people in this country that is here against our will. The only class of people, the only group, the only collection of the population that descends from individuals brought here in chains. And that fact echoes through today. It's how they treat us. It's how they regard us. It's how they look at us. It's how they see us as Negroes in this country. And to further that, the only group that does not have their own land on this planet. Every other group has their own land, whether it was destroyed, whether it is no longer here, whether it is here in the past, present, does not matter. Negroes, for some reason, hold that special place of not having a homeland. The only individuals sought out purposefully and by design to enslave, hunted by Africans, enslaved as Hebrews, replaced. Folks, we're a very unique group of individuals, and they do everything to point us away from that uniqueness. They tell you to forget how you got here. And I'm telling you, let how you got here wipe that fucking grin off your fucking faces. Let the knowledge of the folks who are in the ground, put there by our oppressors purposefully and intentionally, murderously, You have nothing to smile about here until we leave. And notice, too, there's not a lot of smiling going on. Some angry people here. And we're not angry. I just want us to be serious. There are angry people that reside in the United States, and I tell you, please, be cautious in your surroundings. Be aware of those around you. There is a war that has been declared unbeknownst to most Negroes in this country. And it's a war against us, a war to stamp us out. They cannot abide our existence, and it begins with CRT. And if you think it stops there, then you're not watching. Just remember, folks, all this has got to go. Hey! Black news, that's what I was getting to, right? I know, right? Well, I looked up some shit, and I'm going to tell you some shit. Here we go. First things first, I look up black news. First thing, I turn. Okay. First thing I see, a police officer has been placed on paid administrative leave after punching a black woman, his Democratic rival for state Senate, by the way, at a Roe v. Wade rally. Well, it's just one punch, right? Right, guys? You want to read it again? A police officer has been placed on paid administrative leave after punching a black woman, a Negro, a Hebrew. And that person just happened to be a Democratic rival against him for a state Senate seat. And he happened to have punched her at a Roe v. Wade rally. Still grinning? Is shit still funny? Okay. Let's see if we can work on that smile. Next! Here we go. What is this here? This looks interesting. I don't know. Did I have anything here? It didn't look like I opened up that one. Oh my God. Now, Clarence Thomas has been in the news a lot lately, and I got something here. It says, Clarence Thomas says American citizens are seemingly more interested in their iPhones than their Constitution. Clarence, do you understand the Constitution was not written with you in mind? Somebody tap Clarence Thomas on the shoulder and let him know the Constitution was not written for Negroes. It was written for just the opposite of that. It was written for folks that enslaved Negroes and the male counterparts, I might add purposefully. So why would I need to be more interested in the Constitution than my phone? My phone has purpose. It has value. I pay for shit with my phone. I get my news from my phone. I call my family on my phone. The Constitution has done nothing for me. I don't understand what you think it's done for you. But if it's such a divine document, please just feel free to spread your bullshit everywhere. Constitution. Moving on. All right. Man uses truck to repeatedly block entrance to Mississippi's only abortion clinic as tensions run high after Roe v. Wade. I know that's not black news, but that's dark. I thought I'd go there. That was interesting. It begins. So here's the deal. Interesting. Guy named Baynard Woods wrote this 2 hours ago. Here's what he said. He said, we need to talk about whiteness. This is the headline, not me talking. And then we need to dismantle it. Same thing goes for blackness, redness, grayness. I'm with the whole dismantling, the whole structure, that whole false structure of race. I'm ready to just ping and just bye. Lovely. But I love this article. Wow. Right in there. I mean, just in the face. I love it. Wow. I'm going to share that. That's going up. That's going up to the Twitterverse, Rug Dicer. Feel free to read that one. Somebody who seems to have it on the ball. I like that. That's pretty cool. Yes, we do. We need to talk about that. All right. Miami-Dade GOP chairman responds to criticism of Proud Boys in leadership rings. Yeah. The Miami-Dade GOP chairman, guy that runs the Republican Party for Dade County in Miami. Yeah, he's trying to address the fact that there are Proud Boys in the GOP leadership in Dade, Miami. You still grinning? How's that sound to you? That sound good? No, that doesn't sound good to me. That's the news. But keep smiling. Maybe I'll chip away. Another person, Michelle Morgan, first black actor to win a lead category at the Daytime Emmys and got nothing for doing so. Nothing for winning. Nothing. No car, no extra money, no check. She just got noted as the first black this or that, and it's meaningless. It's empty. And when she expires, they're going to say that she was the first black Daytime Emmy black actor to win, and now she's gone. That's about what good this headline is for. It's ridiculous. First black, last black, good Lord. All right, black gun owners to gain from Supreme Court overturning of New York license to carry weapons law. They want everybody armed. They're preparing everybody to start shooting at everybody. You know that, right? And I tell you again, I don't think we should have guns. There's no reason for us to have guns. I'm of the mind that the Creator has this in hand. We don't need to arm ourselves. We are the weapon. I'll just leave that there. All right, let's continue. Oh, no, I already went there. Not going to do that again. Here we go. So, criminalizing abortion will hurt black women most. That's from the Washington Post. That don't sound right. Criminalizing abortion will hurt black women most. I don't believe that is true. I believe that that's a bald-faced fucking lie. Criminalizing abortion will not hurt black women most. We know that it will not because decriminalizing abortion didn't hurt black women as much as they needed it to. I'll leave that one there. Yeah, don't tell me that. No, that's a lie. Oh, I love this. Amazon diversity struggles. It says, 2 key black executives leave as white workers still dominate top jobs. Oh, just another day. Just another day. They're setting the stage, making everybody understand. You know, everybody's choosing sides right now. Everybody's getting in their corner. And Hebrews better wake up and create their own corner and bring it in. You need to understand the framework of the mental state of America right now. The mental state of Americans, and I mean Mitch McConnell Americans, is not friendly toward Negroes. Not woke Negroes, not folks that have some idea of how they got here, why they are being treated and subjugated the way that they are, why the intensity of this right-wing nationalism gone wild in this country, why it increases from day to day. The last thing they want us is aware of the reasons. So they're making sure the divide is seen. They're making sure the divide is obvious just before whatever happens is more likely set to happen. All right, moving on. Oh, this is a nice one. I needed to hear this. The mayor of city where Breonna Taylor was killed apologizes to black residents for centuries of racism. That's in the news. I'll say it again. The mayor of the city where Breonna Taylor was killed apologizes to black residents for centuries of racism. He apologized. He apologized. How you feel? You accept his apology? Does everybody accept his fucking apology? What's his apology worth? I mean, is it worth the terror, the horrors, all the shit that black residents obviously lived through? And he said centuries of racism. He's apologizing to the black residents. So they know what's what. They obviously are conscious of it. And they want to apologize. I'm just saying. Okay. Thanks so much for that. Thanks for your fucking apology. I appreciate it. All right, that's it. That's it. I don't lose my voice. It's Sunday. Tomorrow's week. Gotta get going. I know everybody's gotta go. I gotta go. Fuck. Wife's home. I got a late start. I'm so sorry for that. It's a mediocre showing, but it's going up. All right, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. You make sure to review this shit. Take some fucking notes. All right, I gotta go. You guys have a... Wait a minute. Hold on. Am I forgetting something? Did I get notes? Notes. Oh, Sunday. Look! Almost forgot. The weekend's about over. Here comes next week. The last week of the month, last week of the first half of this year behind you, baby. Out. Now here comes July 4th, and all the things that associate itself. Oh, the patriotic fervor you're about to live through. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. I say get an early start. I say be on it, doggone it. Yeah. Because here it comes, waving the flags, all the things they're going to do to just tell you how great it is to be an American. And they mean that shit. They'll bet their lives on how great it is to be an American. And what I'd like you to do is prepare yourself for all that shit about to get slapped across your face. You hear me? As they celebrate the horror of America. The nightmare. And as they prepare to do that, you Hebrews going through your final week, first half of the year, you need to remember this upcoming holiday is about to smack you. As you go out tomorrow, as you face the work week, as they begin to talk about how great the country is and what they're going to do, I need you to arm yourself. I need you to make sure that you have a face of steel. Oh, it's a hard time. It's over. When they come at you with the rah-rah, the red, white, and blue, folks, be ready. It starts tomorrow. You walk in that office, you just be sure. Get that goddamn grin off your faces. Won't you feel better?